Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Soon as we step out the cage, we raising all of the stakes. Make no mistake, either you stay in your place or we putting you on a plate. Look at our face, we put the fear in the dirt. We had to struggle for change, pick up the pace. We put in infinite.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Spot Real Talk. My name is Tiara.
I'm Tiffany.
And today Ron is not with us, but we're going to hold it down with him as we are speaking to a very special guest. We have the incredible Deon Taylor with us today. You may know his work from The Intruder or from Black and Blue. He's also directing this final episode of Force, one of our faves. So we are very excited to talk to him about his experience joining the Powerverse. So enjoy this one. Here it goes. Okay. Well, my name is Tiara. This is Tiffany, and we are the Spot Real Talk. So we are anxious to talk to you. We are fans of your work.
Thank you so much, man. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy you guys are taking a minute to talk about power. This is great.
Oh yeah, we're excited to see your name was added to the lineup.
Yeah, me too. I was happy too. They put me in there.
All right, Tiffany, you want to get us kicked off?
Yeah, I do want to get us kicked off because I'm a fan of your work, and I see you worked on a few projects with Joseph Sikora, Fear and Intruder. I like that movie, and then now Power. And so recognizing that you guys are having like a collaborative relationship, and I'm wondering if you can share your what it's like your working chemistry with Joseph Sikora.
Man, Joe is first of all, I love Joe. He's like my brother. But why me and him get along so well is because he's a real artist. And most filmmakers, man, they're drawn to true artists. They're drawn to people that are not afraid to try things. And a lot of times, man, people don't realize that when you're doing film or television, part of the struggle is losing yourself and trusting that a director, trusting that a producer, trusting that people will allow you to lose yourself as an artist, and they won't keep the stuff that was really bad. You know what I mean? Because as artists, the idea is to try different things. And I love Joe because he loves trying. I love Joe because he loves taking the chance. I love Joe because, in Fear, he was able to put the glasses on to become a different person. In The Intruder, he was a completely different person. In Power, he's Tommy. You know what I mean? Like, when you have an actor that is an artist, you fall for him, man. And I think he's one of the most special, dynamic actors we have right now. And it's so funny because when I talk about him a lot, I don't think people really understand where his ceiling is. You know what I mean? I mean, Joe has been opposite Tom Cruise in some big things, and but it's not by coincidence that you create a character that everyone loves.
When you were talking about your relationship with Joseph Sikora, I can imagine you two being like Scorsese and Leonardo DiCaprio, Fuqua and Denzel. And so, yeah, because you guys are collaborating a lot and everything. So that's why I asked you about the chemistry question. And I can just go on and ask you about, how you feel to be a part of the Power universe.
Man, I feel so lucky. And yeah, just to end on that Joe thing, man, like, outside of him being a great artist, but I think really, really is one of the biggest highlights of Joseph is who he is as a person. He's caring, he's loving. He is exactly the polar opposite of Tom. he is the complete opposite of this character, right? Which makes it even more dynamic. He's he's a big teddy bear, man. He's someone that really cares and loves hard. You know what I mean? And he wears his passion on his sleeve. And a lot of those traits are my traits as well. So yeah, I really love him a lot, man. And I love what we've been able to build. And speaking of that, going into the power universe, look, I've said this story to a few people. I have made some very cool movies. Obviously, you know, I've been doing this independently for a very long time. And I had done a lot of like smaller TV things that you know, that people might have known, people might not have known. And I was very interested in power at the time. Like, how could I possibly shoot an episode? And strangely enough, originally I was told no. Like, they told me no, I didn't have any TV credits, and they don't know what I could do as a TV filmmaker. And, you know, the films are great, but we've never seen you do TV. And it was essentially 50 Cent and Sikora that reached out to Stars and said, I don't think you guys understand. Like, we need Deon to come shoot. And if it wasn't for them brothers, man, and Mark Canton and that group of them, I wouldn't have got to shoot, you know, Power.
I don't have an answer for that.
And it's been remarkable to be a part of it, because Power is like a fraternity, right? And everyone's in the fraternity. And fans, producers, actors, directors. It's like everyone's in this one bubble.
You know, it's funny that you said that about Joe being as caring as he is, because we had the privilege of interviewing Anthony Fleming III last season, and we interviewed Chris Lofton, and they all said the same thing about him, like being a teddy bear, being, you know, sweet, loyal. And Chris Lofton talked about how he didn't even know Joe, but how he went to bat for him to get the character Jannard and everything. So everything that you're saying about him and his character and how he is in real life, we've heard that from the other actors that we've interviewed.
Yeah, and both of those guys are great. Chris Lofton's amazing as a human being and as an actor. And I don't think Anthony Fleming gets enough credit for just how great he is on and off the screen. And he's a guy, man, you know, in Power that actually is from the city, from Chicago, has been a theater actor, you know what I mean, his whole life. What a blessing, man, to see someone like that get a shot. You know what I mean? And that's why Power works. Power works because Power speaks to the common man and the common woman, right? It's not trying to find, oh my God, look at this actor that's been 50 times on the Tony Awards. And it's like, no, man, we just trying to find great people with authentic chops that can get down and come to work. And that starts with 50. You know what I mean? And you got to just understand how incredible this brother is, man. I talk about 50 a lot because he is what we need to strive for in terms of this business. Think about this. 50 is an artist. He's a rapper, one of the greatest rappers of all time. But the mentality of a rapper that we've been told forever is always me. I'm number one. That's it. No matter what, it can only be one. But to see this brother, man, step outside of that cliche and go get Mary J. Blige, go get Method Man, go get Joseph Sikora, go get Anthony Fleming, go get, I mean, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Go get Kendrick, go get Eminem. It's like, man, what? That's how we should be thinking, because he's thinking about the future. He's thinking about everyone. And it's not about, oh, I'm the king, I'm the boss. It's like, no, he letting everybody eat. And I wish we had more of that, man. And that's why I go to work for him. And that's why I love the Power universe. That's why I support it the way I do, is because for us, by us. And that's amazing, man. Not many people could say that. Not many TV shows could claim that, right? Because normally what they do is they would normally use us and then get rid of all of us, then go get whoever they're trying to get. So I appreciate, man, that I was an underdog and I got an opportunity. I appreciate Joe Sikora was an underdog. He got an opportunity. You know what I mean? Whoever thought to see Method Man, or whoever thought to see Anthony Fleming, or Chris Lofton, or any of these guys. So I just think it's fantastic.
Green light gang.
My comment went along the lines of that, because so many people are like Chicago natives, and then we see you, who born in Chicago but raised in Gary, Indiana, who's also referenced in the show. And so, like, how important do you think that it is to have that influence in the cast and in the crew from that area?
Is huge, because most of those backgrounds, most of those kids is getting them day player roles. Some of the kids that are actually have starring roles are from Gary, are from Chicago. You think they've been getting opportunities for television since before Power and all that? Absolutely not. And it goes past just being in front of the camera. We're talking about, which I did a video last year and the year before. We're talking about looking at 200 Black people from Chicago, from Gary, actually working on the show. Actually doing set, actually doing hair, makeup, AD department, wardrobe, camera operators, you know what I mean? Craft services, food businesses that are being, put in position where they can make money. I just think it is so perfect for the community. And it's also something that Power doesn't get enough credit for, which is how it's affecting us as a community in these neighborhoods.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's evident in how it comes off on the screen too. Even everything just flows really naturally. And in the lingo, you can hear the native Chicago kind of lingo. So it really just makes it feel real.
Absolutely, man. And it also don't work without y'all doing what y'all do. You know what I mean? So shout out to Black reporters, Black news people, man, Black creatives that's out here doing what the Black female creatives out here doing what y'all doing, man, because we depend on us now even more than ever. You know what I mean? Because I think we're in a different time where, man, these giant networks, they've proven what they are now. We're not even listening to them no more. So we tuning into you, and we want to hear what y'all think. You know what I mean? So we could actually take our money over there and take our energy over there to watch what y'all watching. So thank you for what you guys are doing and how you've been doing it in terms of media.
Thank you. We really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Well, I know we can't keep you much longer, but I wanted to ask you what we can expect from the season finale, because this season has been fire.
Man,
this season has been fire.
Every director on Power came and brought their toolbox, and they came in, they did their stuff, and they laid it out. I will tell you this, man, that finale though, that thing finna be banging. Like that finale gonna be cold, man. It's gonna leave a lot of people on the edge. A lot of twists and turns. And what I'm most proud of is not only the writing from Gary and the whole team that did a great job writing this, but I'm most proud of the performances that the finale delivers. I think when you guys get an opportunity to watch it, I think you're gonna see everybody like really, really, really showing up and showing out in a real way, performance-wise. And sometimes that stuff can get lost in a show like this because everybody's kind of doing stuff and moving around and, it's cliffhangers. But I really prided myself on this finale and coming in and being like, man, let's act. Let's get these performances right. Let's shoot it through the roof. You know what I mean? Let's make sure that our cameras with Jody and the whole DP and the whole team over there, let's make sure it feels like the finale. Finale, I love that. And I was able to do last year's finale, season 1, but the finale means the finale. So that means you got to come, and it's a lot of weight, it's a lot of pressure, but that means, man, you got to come show up. It's time to show up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think you did a great job. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, we are anxious to see it.
Yeah. And we know if it's anything like last season's finale, because that one was fire too. R.I.P. Liliana though.
Damn, they got Liliana. Damn, Liliana. Man, I hated shooting that. I was like, what? I remember I was like, oh, we gotta kill Liliana.
Yeah, I've been mad all season at Claudia. I've been waiting for her to get hers all
Yeah, tired of Claudia, man. God, we tired of Claudia. God damn. It's great, man. I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Yeah, we're excited, but we do want to thank you for taking the time. This has been such an honor and a pleasure for us.